Hi, I'm Ashley Appap.
And I'm Hayley Tanto.
Welcome to Call an Adult, a Pretty Little Liars recap podcast.
Each week we'll dive headfirst into the absolutely bonkers world of PLL as we recap the iconic series.
Where everyone is hot.
And no one calls an adult.
Let's go, bitches!
A.
Hello.
Hello.
And one more hello is in order.
Who, Ash? Oh,
This girl, this woman here. Now,
Ash, would you like to describe what you're holding?
or whomst I'm holding.
Whomst you're holding?
Well, she's unnamed at this point, but as listeners, especially people that used to have still watched episodes of the podcast on our YouTube channel, you might have seen my friend Seymour, who is a stretchy guy. He died. May he rip.
May he rip.
But may she.
And he kind of did rip.
And he did rip. Literally, he tore.
Did literally tore.
He tore up from the floor up.
and then like powder came out.
like white stuff.
Come.
And I
It's a
said,
record 1 minute in. It's a record.
write it down. Call Guinness.
For the calling out wiki. Okay. Sorry. I was like, Guinness? The
Guinness?
beer? Guinness Book of Records. Love.
And the beer. They are the same company. Do you know this?
What?
It's the same people.
What?
Hey,
Oh, when are we going to get to it?
we'll have to get to it. It's some other time. Should
For
that be
those watching on video, I also want to say that this gorgy, squishy egg with green spaghetti hair, big bulbous eyes, also has big, beautiful lips that I would say the color of those lippies are jungle red.
Absolutely. So, yes, I've got another little squishy toy here that I have. So I'll pick up my nail skin. And she feels good. I'll for the camera, if you're
She's
you'll see,
gorgeous.
and if you're listening, I'm going to describe what I'm doing. I'm going to squeeze her back so her face goes crazy mode.
It feels sexual and not in a nice way.
Those big lips. So I don't know what her name is yet. I don't know who she is.
You know what she's giving?
Who?
Ally Mask. Those Ally masks.
She is giving Ally.
Or I want to get her a little Ally mask. I want to get Pudding a little Ally mask.
Oh,
And be like, ah.
be like, oh my god.
Be like, Ally? It's like, no, that's your tiny, fat little tabby cat on the floor.
Ellie, do I need to get you out of town on the train? No, it's Pud.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone. So that's the biggest update happening right now.
But we don't have a name. We have not named
She
the
doesn't have
child.
and I think that she will find her name. Maybe today, maybe not. But on this podcast,
I hope she finds her name on pod.
Who Lives, Who Dies, Who tells her story.
Oh my God. She is Elizabeth Schuyler. Elizabeth Schuyler? Is that the name?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't listened to Hamilton in so long. Eliza. Elizabeth. I guess Eliza's short for Elizabeth.
Yeah.
But is she ever referred to as Elizabeth Schuyler?
Only when she says Elizabeth Schuyler in the song.
Yes. Okay, good. I was like, am I crazy?
Eliza, my love, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Wow, she does.
That is
come
so her voice. That is
does.
so this diva's voice.
with those big lips. Okay, so that's huge update number one. Eliza. Hayley, how are you?
I'm good. I mean, look, as always, we talk quickly before we come on the pod, and both of us can agree that the world is in a very sorry state and everything feels kind of awful.
Yes.
But we're not here to talk about that. But just I just want to send some love to everyone and all our dolls and all our listeners, just for everyone affected.
Everywhere.
Just literally everywhere. It sounds empty, but I'm just I hope everyone has a lovely day today, and I hope everyone is feeling good and spreading some love, because my God, it's shit out there.
Yeah. Grab your friends, love them. That's what we're going to do here today.
And you don't listen to this pod to hear us rant about that, but I also know that we all live in the same world, and it's pretty clear that it's kind of bad out there.
You know?
So I'm really looking forward to just having a really nice time with you.
Talking shit.
But other than that, I'm good. Me and Dale are still just wedding planning and shit.
Oh, mama.
And it's just really cold in Melbourne.
It's freezing.
I
I recently learned that Melbourne has the worst insulated homes for winter in the world or something.
Australia has really poorly insulated homes.
What are we doing here?
If you go to Europe, it's double glazed. Everything, it's so beautiful in those homes. Ours are Today my house was colder inside. Like I went outside and I was like, wow, it's warmer out here.
Mine is most days.
Yep.
Most of the time it is colder inside.
Yep. It's really, really bad. How are you?
Well, apart from Eliza, maybe Eliza. If that will, who knows? Her name might change. I'm very happy to have her with me here, to be here with you. I was telling you about the light fixture I installed myself in my home recently, and that made me feel like a bad bitch.
That is so bad, bitch.
It is. It is. Thank you.
That's it.
You're welcome.
And you got a beautiful dining table and chairs that I'm so jealous of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huge.
And the table's one of those ones that's like a sewing table, so it folds down.
Shut up. I love that.
And the $50 from Savers. Incredible. Incredible stuff.
So good.
So that's what's been happening. And now let's just get to the dolls.
Let's get straight to the dolls. Let's talk about season 5, episode 6, Run, Ally, Run, please.
Run away and never come back.
My
say to her.
God.
What
But yeah, I
does,
agree with you that this episode was really fun. Wait,
Yes.
you said that on pod or off pod?
I said it off pod. But
Oh my God,
it's
spoiler.
true. Spoiler for before when it wasn't recording. This is a fun episode.
Ash said the episode was fun, and I agree.
It's very good. I can't stop stroking her hair.
It's beautiful
guys.
hair. Very Betty Spaghetti.
Wow. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Betty. Elizabeth.
Bethany Young.
Bethany Young, but a laser.
Elizabeth.
To all of
To
them.
all of them.
Oh my God, Beth, to all of them. You call her what you want.
Call an adult. I'll call her an adult. How about that? With those dick sucking lips. Okay. What has Stan say? What has Stan say?
What has Stan say? And Stan has say, the Australian streaming service Stan says, Alison is spooked after the recent Rosewood accident. Now, accidents in quotation marks.
Ooh. Kavanagh. That was not an accident.
No.
Also,
That's what Stan said.
great job, Stan. Also just realized I should address, if you're watching, I am wearing pajamas. Thank you very much.
I think people would just think that's an adorable jumper.
It looks like clouds. Thank you.
I believe I've said to you that it is very similar to this is my second time referencing Elle Woods on the pod.
Go girl.
In the past month. The dressing gown Elle wears in Legally Blonde.
I have a cloud dressing gown. Also.
Maybe that's the one I've seen and I've been like, fuck you. Because I love that dressing gown.
Kmart. You heard it here first. Okay.
Kmart.
Now, here is what the 12-year-olds have to say.
Let's talk to them.
Let's find out about the episode first. Okay, so episode, as we know, is called Run, Ally, Run. It was directed by King Norman Buckley.
He can't make a wrong move.
No, it was written by Janelle Lennon, icon.
Work.
And this episode came out on July 15th, 2014. So if that's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Including Ian Armitage, young Sheldon himself.
Oh my God.
Dougie's television brother-in-law.
Has Dougie met him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's young Sheldon and new Sheldon know each other. Happy birthday to Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday to Damian Lillard, basketball king. Happy birthday to this one's. I feel like the last one there were so many people.
That was
right?
crazy.
And
I don't
now I'm
remember it, but it was
struggling.
crazy.
Happy birthday to ya. Not a recognizable face as I scroll down. Jim Rash, king
Oh,
in
love.
Community. Oh,
He is so incredible. I love Jim Rash.
me too. That's all of them. Wow. Okay.
Well, look, there was some really Jim Rash and Gabriel Iglesias.
Comedy kings.
Stunning. Oh, wait. Gabriel Iglesias, is he like the fluffy,
He's that fluffy guy.
like does he like has a comedy special called Fluffy?
I think so.
One I did. It felt wrong, but I was like, I thought you meant Enrique Iglesias. And then I was like, that's... Anyway, Gabriel, I don't know much about him, but
yes, he does have a
he
special
has
called
a
Fluffy.
special with Fluffy something.
Yeah.
Like I'm not fat, I'm fluffy or something. or-
His website is called fluffyguide.com.
Wow. The fluff.
Go off, Fluff.
And it wasn't Enrique Iglesias. You can run. What did the 12-year-olds say?
before the 12-year-olds say things, I just want to ask you if you know what the number one song on July 15th.
Oh my
was.
God, important. What are my options? What was it last week? I don't remember.
Who can know? Who can remember?
I got it wrong, I think.
But I would like to ask you, is it potentially Fancy by Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX, Fever by the Black Keys, or Dare La 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 by Shakira?
I don't know that Shakira song.
Neither do I.
And I
Spoiler, it's not number
loved
one.
Laundry Service, the album.
And the concept.
And the concept of Fancy by Iggy.
Correct. There was no
Iggy.
there was no contender.
Our girl.
Go on. Go on and flaunt it.
Go on and flaunt it.
Ig.
That's
All right.
good.
Now we will hear from the 12-year-olds.
Good luck to them. They've got a big episode to recap.
Let's see how they go. With A back with a vengeance, it leads the liars to the conclusion that Shana was not the real A. With the town of Rosewood getting back to normal, the liars, especially Allie, are far from okay after the latest, in quotes, accident.
Stan Australia, shout out.
Ooh, twins. Twin theory.
Twin theory.
Ooh. Alison starts to reconsider her decision about coming home and the possibility of leaving for good.
Fucking don't tempt me with a good time.
I know, right?
Jesus.
So dangling this carrot over me. But Aria, Emily, Hannah, and Spencer are determined to keep her safe and figure out who and what is behind the latest incident. Meanwhile, Caleb also starts second-guessing his return, and Ezra dives into his research about Destiny.
Destiny to all of them.
To all of them. Young, the girl in Ellie's grave, to help find answers that will help the liars. The issues between Spencer's parents finally end when one of them is forced to leave home for good, leaving Spencer in an uncomfortable situation.
I like how they don't spoil that. It's a recap. You can.
You can.
You can.
A connection between Bethany and Mrs. De Laurentiis links to Radley, so the liars begin their plan as Aria volunteers to work there in order to get further information.
And we need more of that. Sorry, keep going.
We need more of that. We need more tomfoolery. We need more sneaking into places, more getting fake jobs.
More shenanigans.
More things that are going to lead to
Also,
bacon and
Aria
cake.
needs to keep herself busy because she's going a bit mental.
She killed
Rightfully.
someone.
She did kill someone.
And she can't stop thinking about it.
Get over it. Just kidding.
Get a hobby.
If anything, it's crazy that people are like almost gaslighting her into thinking that's not a big deal.
Right?
It's crazy.
I would be way
She
weirder.
fully killed someone.
I would be behaving absolutely
Yeah.
cuckoo banunu if I was her.
She is doing a good job.
For once, we say, good job, Aria.
Is there more?
There's more.
Oh my God, sorry.
A sends Alison a text message saying, I buried your mum the same way I watched her bury you. Burying.
That was Barry.
Towards the climax of the episode, A attacks Alison in her house and chokes her, almost killing her. They fight until Emily comes to save Alison. After A's attempt to strangle Alison, she gets a text message. See how easy it is for me to kill you. If you leave Rosewood, I will. A. And then there's an A ending where A, dressed as Black Widow, sends flowers and a condolences card to Bethany Young's parents. Woo!
I interrupted that a lot, so I kind of don't remember whether that was good or bad. I guess it was
pretty
okay because
good.
it got a lot of reactions out of me.
Yeah, I think it was quite good. And like, they explain things with little like dash. Here's that person.
I love a dash.
So
I love
a
that.
dash. They're like dash, especially Ellie, the girl in Ellie's grave. Like they're making it clear that we need to know certain information to understand what they're talking about, and they're giving it to us. And I say that one's like an A-.
I was going to give it a B+ because
Let's give it.
they admitted that Peter moves out.
That's true.
Peter moves out.
Pistol Pete.
Peter moves out.
Peter moves out.
Because now I don't remember. It's in my notes.
It is Peter.
I'm just like, why are we not just say it? Go on and say it.
Go on and say it. Don't spray it.
Is that the end of our segments? I think so.
Guys, you listen us a message and tell us. Is that the end of our segments?
Let us know.
Because we don't fucking know.
The
right?
vibes are cute.
The vibes are we are silly and
It's
like,
late night on a Monday, and it's
late
like
night on a Monday.
and it's just like it's nice.
We've
I
got
had
our
the
new
longest,
girl.
hottest shower before I came here. I could not get out,
Oh, but you did, and good on you.
and I did.
I celebrate you.
Thank you.
and
And
I
then it was raining. Got my car's clean.
You had a shower. Your car had a shower, and now the crops will grow, and so shall our episode towards the continuation of this recap.
Because you were touching the girl, the little egg with the blowy J, lips. I thought you were about to name her. I'm so like waiting for the name.
It might be Eliza. It might just be, oh my God, her hair's coming off.
Oh, stop.
Oh.
Oh my God.
It's in Hayley's camera too. Oh my God, Hayley. Wait, I can make her head your head. Okay, guys, look, this is worth waiting for. Should this be the thumbnail?
Yes.
I'll make her head both of our
Go on and
heads.
float it. Huh.
Wow.
And she's backlit. She's so beautiful. Okay, so this... She will be found and she will have a name.
She absolutely will. She is dear Evan. She is Evan Hansen. No, she's not. I refuse to make that her name.
Erin Hansen.
Erin.
Okay. This episode picks up right after Toberky's house explodes. And I was listening to our last episode on the way here, and we do end that episode. I ask, like, do we see the message from A? And you're like, I don't think so. And it makes sense because it picks right back up here. They get the text from A and it says, did you miss me? Bitches. A. There's like so many A texts in this episode. I was writing down some texts.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I love when A gets out the little BlackBerry, whatever it is at this point, or an iPhone, I can't remember, and sends a text.
Whatever. Yeah.
Telecommunications king / queen, we don't know yet.
Queen.
Queen.
Keen.
Quing Quang Bell sounds like quat.
Quat. They're going to say quack. And so they're all like, where's Toby? Where's Toberky? Like what's happening? And then there's boom.
I wrote, where Toberky? House blow up. Where Toberky?
It keeps going.
And they say, it can't be A. Shauna's dead. And it's like, well, it's obviously not Shauna.
I'm like, you can't say this every episode. Love you girls. I love you so much. But we say this every episode. Not really.
Grow
but like
up.
just A is omnipresent. A is a computer.
A is I am, you are, Australia.
Yeah.
The real ones will know what that is.
We are one, but we are many.
For some reason, my 3-year-old nephew sings that song all the time.
I can imagine why. Do they play it at Kinder a lot?
Probably. But he can't say Australia, so he says Albania every time.
We are
like
Albania.
Albania.
That's really funny. My nephews love the song Skyfall by Adele. And I'm like, that is such taste, Teddy and Baz. That's like crazy taste.
Nephew corner.
Nephew corn. Anyway.
So nobody was inside
Speaking of
the house.
Skyfall.
Speaking of Skyfall, house done
Debris.
blow up. Adele is not singing inside it, sadly. But no one is in the house. Thank God for that. Aria reminds us that Shauna never said that she was A, which I'm like, good point, mama. That night
is a
in
good
New York
reminder.
City, when she came out and had that, she had that gun and she got bonked. She never said the words, yes, it is I, A, your mortal enemy.
True.
So important. Then I wrote, they ask, why not, huh? Who knows what that means?
Oh, yeah, because now they're in Emily's room. Not that it matters, but
No, it always matters.
It matters where we are. And yes, because Toberky, yeah, all the girls are talking. Toberky is in the hospital. I believe Caleb's like with him or something. I wrote that down
Yes.
somewhere. And then what you said, that's all I have
And
for
then
that.
we're at the brew, Hayley bin brew.
Hannah in a cute 2014 outfit runs into Caleb in a cute 2014 outfit. And I just love it. It's both, I can't even remember what they're wearing, very structured jackets.
All I know is he's reading the newspaper, which I say education.
He loves the pape.
He loves local news.
Oh, he says Toberky is shaken and he says A doesn't shoot and miss. And he said this and I thought to myself, I feel like A shoots and misses quite a lot.
I would say the only time that A's ever shot and not missed was when A shot Ezra.
Yeah.
And I guess all the people that A's killed so far.
Just like, well, A has killed a lot of peeps, but like, I don't know, a lot feels like an accident or like the girls evade A. I'm just like, maybe.
Maybe check your
Caleb.
sources, Caleb.
You know what? Put down the Rosewood Observer because the front page says that the house fire was a gas leak anyway. It's fake news.
It's fake news, absolutely. They say it's a natural gas leak. And Caleb says what I think might be line of the ep. He says, the cops in this town should be riding around in clown cars.
The vibes.
I said, go off, Caleb.
No, I was trying to do like how the Pierces would sing a siren.
Oh,
Yum.
yuck.
The vibes are icy because they're kind of dancing around the Travis of it all, I would
Yes.
say. And Caleb's like, I won't be staying long. And I'm like, say it ain't so, Montecito. He's going to Montecito. He says, he claims.
He's thinking about it. And
You
I
fucking
say,
better not.
boo, don't do it.
Don't.
Stay here, King. We need
Just
you.
don't. Shut up, Caleb.
Stop leaving and going other places. every
Bring
ti-
your cute little tush to the runway.
and walk. Mama.
And walk, mama.
Come on, Miss Mama. Sissy, that walk. Caleb, that
Cece
walk.
Drake, that walk. Why don't you
That's
want to?
good.
And now we wonder why Caleb doesn't want to stay with us saying all this about him. Why
Well-
don't you want to stay?
Caleb, come on and stay, Lib.
Stay, Caleb.
Well, won't you stay with me?
When we were talking about Adele, I was like, it is a crime that there was not an Adele music moment, that there was not like a shot of like Hannah crying when she broke up with Caleb to like, never mind, I'll find someone like you. Or
then-
Skyfall for my nephews.
Because then we would have been there going, not true. No one would ever. She could never find anyone like him. There's only one Caleb Rivers.
It's true. You should be crying.
When the sky falls.
Oh, such a good song. At the
does fall.
pedo flat, Ezra's, which is now what I call it in my notes.
Oh my God.
If someone seizes my computer and goes through the notes app, I'm in trouble.
Just don't do it then. Don't go through a computer. And
Don't go
look
through my
the notes
computer.
up.
I thought you were going to say don't write pedo flat. So Ezra's
No, you got to do that. This is journalism.
Thank you. At the pedo flat, Ezra is going through a bunch of docs about Mrs. D and her relation to Bethany Young. I've written Aria is whining about murdering Shana, which I already feel bad about writing because she did kill someone. And
Yeah, but
she's
you know what? Get out of his house.
and then that.
Whine about it
And that.
elsewhere.
Ding
Off
dong
the-
bell sounds like that.
Sounds like that. Not to victim blame, but get out of there. Come
Yeah.
on.
I completely agree. And she's like, I'll help you look at some stuff after school, which is always a sober reminder of that she is a school student.
Yes.
And he says, we'll get through this. And it's very clear that this episode, that's going to be a big theme because they funked last episode, which I guess was
Oh.
yesterday. Andrew canonically.
Yeah. Oof.
Or it's like, it's very, it's
I don't
48
know.
hours.
My note says Ezra looking for a connection between Mrs. D and Bethany Young. He says that Mrs. D was on the board of Radley and that A killed Mrs. D and Bethany is what he suspects. He says during his, quote, research, he saw the name Bethany somewhere to do with Radley. So he's like, I want to find that file. I say, yeah, find the file. Take your eyes off that teenager.
It's a good thing you were writing a book about a teenager and fucking another teenager while you're writing that book about the other teenager.
Yeah,
it's really, it is
It's
good.
a good thing.
It's in this context, it's kind of good so we can find out what you heard about Bethany, another teenager at Radley.
Go soil your board shorts elsewhere.
Go on and soiled.
Next, Spencer asks where her father at Diet House Muffin. Spencer asks where her father and Melissa were the night that Bethany Young was bonked, and it cuts to them at school the next day, and her being like, "My dad didn't say anything. He wouldn't tell me." She's talking to Aria, and then it's a bit of a sparring moment where Aria's like, "Yeah, so Ezra's got this information on Bethany Young." She's like, "Why are you still seeing him?" And she's like, "Oh, whatever." And she's like, "No." And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "He betrayed you." And she's like, "Yeah, but he's dead."
Spencer's great in this scene.
Very good.
I have.
Feels like she's us.
Oh, okay. Can I read out my notes for this because
Yes.
they're all detail, no meat.
Go.
So yes, at Diet House Muffin, Spencer has a cute overall dress on and a beanie hat watch.
Beanie hat watch.
But Troyan looks great every episode. But in this episode, I was very taken. I was very
That's
taken
right.
with
She's wearing the
Troyan.
beanie most of the episode, I think.
She is. She's in it. Well, this episode definitely takes place over a day because she's in that overall dress. And then Daddy Hastings walk in. I write, damn, Nolan North is hot. He's annoyed that, all his girls are sus on him. She basically is like, you killed Mrs. D. And he's like, what the fuck?
He's like, didn't you do that?
So that's a bit hectic. That's
Yeah.
like out in the open. It's out in the open. Okay, so yes, at the cafeteria, I want to say I say Spencer and Aria sit near their lunch.
Near it.
They don't eat it. The lunch looks amazing. It's salad. It's garlic bread. It's penne pasta, I believe.
Yum.
Fruit salad. And I'm pretty sure
Yummy,
Aria
yummy.
is drinking, yummy, yummy. And I'm pretty sure Aria is drinking a diet Red Bull.
Interesting.
I don't know if it is. It's Americans. Let me know if you see that soda can and you realize like, no, Hayley, that's not a diet Red Bull.
I don't know. I have never had an energy drink in my life. Have you?
Yes.
There we go.
I got when I was like, yeah.
I mean, I have 4 shots.
You haven't had a vodka Red Bull?
every day. No, I've had
A vodka Red Bull is incredible.
I've had a Skittle Bomb. So I have had Red Bull, but not like.
Yeah, I love a Skittle Bomb.
I don't think that's a full drink, right? That's a shot.
Yeah, it's like a shot in a Red Bull.
Maybe. So maybe I have, but not.
Skittle Bombs are so yum.
Not for the cause of getting energy.
I don't really know if they do. Like, I'm sure they work. I'm a coffee
up.
person.
I'm a coffee person. I have 4 shots.
I'm not a Monster person. I don't know if these are all Aussie.
Monster energy drink.
Monster energy drink.
V. And of course.
Anyway, so that's and then that brings us up to yes, Spencer's just being such an amazing friend of like, you fucking idiot. He sucks.
She's like, remember when he ruined your life?
Yeah.
You didn't eat or sleep for weeks because of him. She's like, he took a bullet for us, and I'm like, he will take as many bullets as it takes to have you take his bullet, if you know what I'm saying. Talking dick.
And then the rest of the Gurgles join them. I do love the Sparia. I love that moment. It was really, really nice. Love when there's just 2 of the girls. The rest of the Gurgles do join them. And then Ali, of course, has to make it all about her. I mean, there's a lot going on. She shows them a video she just received of her mum being buried.
Now, this is crazy. This is crazy.
I didn't think they had this technology back then, this disappearing technology.
What is it, Snapchat?
It was very Snapchat.
Very early, very.
Which I guess did exist at this
and
time.
Was kind of a big thing. But like, it felt very tonally like it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right? They were like, we got to cram this into the episode. They're sitting down at lunch. They're in the courtyard. You know, we've seen many things happen in this courtyard.
Yeah.
We've never seen someone open their phone and then a video of their mother being buried. Immediately I was like, logistically, how is A holding this camera, filming this?
There's multiple. There's a whole crew. It's like you and me.
It's got to be.
Burying Mrs. D.
Together we
Which one of us would
be
shovel? Which one of us would film?
Burying Mrs.
I feel like I'd
D.
shovel.
I think you'd shovel because you're way stronger than I am. And I'd hold that camera and in the background being like, brah, brah, it's Hayley and Ash. It's Hayley and Ash here with a dead Mrs.
I thought you were going to do Hercules Mulligan. I'm really in Hamilton zone. Alexander Hamilton. And then an A message pops up and it's like, I buried your mum the same way I watched her bury you. Crazy. And then it's like, content deleted.
Convenient.
And I wrote cold. It was cold and it was very dark.
It was, and it was scary. And then so obviously Alison's like, I want to leave town. And the girl's like, there's no point. I've literally written, Ali wants to leave, but girls say no point. Am I right, ladies? What am I doing when I'm taking these notes?
I don't know.
What does it possibly mean?
What does am I right?
Ladies. What does that mean? What is that in reference to?
I really wish we could have coaxed Ali to come to Australia during this time and just like have a life.
Just have a life. But no, she's like, ugh. She's freaking out.
She is rightfully freaking out.
The girls are saying, if you leave, then A's just going to find you and get you elsewhere. While you're here, we can protect you. But
also, I feel like also A just like wants her gone. So like
I want her gone.
Just come to Melbourne.
Come here, have a cafe.
I was going to say come have brunch with us. Like it's, you know, and her attitude won't get her very far here.
No.
We will melt her icy heart and make her, you know, Aussies are very friendly people. Mm-hmm. So she won't last long calling us dumb, fat whore bitches. You know what I mean? Like gay rons.
Pig skin. And of course, the worst one, Hermie. Jesus Christ.
Or, I don't know, what were some of the ones? Lesbian?
Slut.
Yeah, some of them were just words.
Some of them were so stupid.
Anyway, come to Australia. I just kidding. We don't want you.
I don't want you here.
At Died House Lasagna is my next note. I don't know about you.
I've just also written Tanner at Radley. Tanner's at Radley. Spencer is at Radley to visit Eddie Lamb. Is that incorrect?
I've got that a few notes later. Why do I have Died House Lasagna? I've said the girls will discuss there's a lot of jumping around, I guess. I'm like, they'll discuss who A is since A killed Mrs. D. Spencer looks shaken. Oh, we've talked about this. So this is like afterwards, but yeah, Spencer's like, I regret calling my dad a murderer. And then Aria's like, I don't know, he could be A. And I'm like, that's fun. Oh yeah, we just spoke about that. Yeah, she needs sleep.
And then, they're at Radley.
Yes, this is the next thing.
Spencer's sitting there. She sees Tanner there. So obviously Tanner's snooping around. She like skates by without her seeing her.
That was cute. She held a magazine up.
She had a Oh, who's it? Me? Miss Magazine over here.
It's Miss Magazine.
This was Magazine.
Eddie Lamb's so beautiful.
Eddie Lamb's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful soul. Jesse McCartney wrote the song Beautiful Soul about Eddie Lamb.
Absolutely, he did.
I don't want another pretty
But the face is pretty.
And he isn't just anyone. And to hold him would be a gift.
No. But he can't legally tell you anything about the patients at Radley.
He can't tell anyone.
And that's one of his fatal flaws.
Well,
You can't hold him down, though.
no, you can't.
We'll find out that later.
You can't hold him down. He's a sneaky boy. He's on the team of the girls at the end of the day.
He is one of the Gurgles. He is the 6th Gurgle.
He's Team Gurgle.
He's the 7th. Mona's kind of a Gurgle. He's the 7th Gurgle.
He's the 7th Gurgle. He's the Sabbath.
Ashley Marin's kind of one of the Gurgles as well. He's the 8th Gurgle.
He's the 8th Gurgle.
But then there's Barry Maple.
There's Baking a Cake guy.
Tanner. Oh, yeah. Tanner's kind of one of the Gurgles in a way.
Oh, Tanner's the 10th Gurgle.
Patreon app where we list the Gurgles. Who is a Gurgle?
Who's a Gurgle, who's not a Gurgle? Maybe the people you've heard today will make the list. Maybe not.
Who knows?
Send us a message if you want us to do a list of Gurgles. A Gaggle of Gurgles. Oh my God,
No
title
one
of
reaches
it.
out.
Title
A
of
Gaggle
it.
of Gurgles. I love that.
Gaggle of Gurgles.
Gaggle of Gurgles. At Diet House Lasagna, Ali is staying with Hannah. Blondie girls. Travis rocks up. He says they had plans to go to the grill at 7 p.m.
My note says, Ellie gets scared of Travis ringing doorbell. She's clearly not feeling him anymore, meaning Hannah. She comes inside to hear Ali on phone, planning to escape. And Hannah is so annoyed by her bullshit. And so am I. Hannah got to help her leave. Oop.
Just quickly, Travis makes a joke about Hannah being drunk, forgetting it, forgetting the time. And then he says she was trying to call someone all night. While this scene is happening, it's, very clear that Hannah's not really into Travis anymore, Dale does walk past quietly with a frog in his throat and he says, "This fucking guy." But Dale just doesn't like Travis, I guess.
I'm Teen Dale.
Travis
is lovely.
fine.
Travis is lovely.
He's so cute and handsome and nice.
But
He's
he'll
not
never
Caleb.
be Caleb. He'll never be. He never could. He never was.
He never could. And yes, as you said, then Hannah catches Ali on the phone. I hate Ali being like, "Don't tell all the girls that I'm planning to leave." That is such classic Ali manipulation. And this gets Hannah in trouble later.
I hate Ali, period.
This genuinely there's no need for her to say that.
No.
I know the need is they'll try to stop, but I'm like, you want that, Ali. I know you do. That sounded really rapey. You like that, Ali. I know you do. Go on and flaunt it.
Go on, flaunt that train
I'm just
ticket.
one of the NAT Club.
But in this case, NAT stands for Nah, Ali.
Nah, Ali. That's so funny. Nah, Ali. Have to remember to bring that back too much.
Too much to that. Too much.
That's so dumb. And then Hannah's like, "I'll help you."
And I'm like,
And I am like, "Oh, she wants her gone."
And I say, me too.
I was like, "Let's go, Hannah."
Get her out of here. I want her gone. Then Ezra and Arya are at Pedo Flat. And they sort through some boxes and they say they miss each other. And honestly, I'm like, fuck off. Stop talking about this.
He says them fucking felt right.
She goes to say, what happened the other night? And then he's like, felt right.
Girl, we know it felt right for you, Ezra.
You obviously came.
You fucking freak.
We saw the Bad Batch.
We saw the Bad Batch and
I would have come too.
Yeah.
Okay? We all would have.
And once
Everyone
again,
would've.
Arya's kind of trying to break up with the dude.
Yeah.
I feel like Arya, I know she does like him. I'm not giving but it's so crazy how many scenes in this series there are of Arya being like, "I don't think we should do this," and him being like, "Just give it another chance." I'm like, what the fuck?
What's it going to take her to literally be like, you're a pedophile who's actively grooming me? That shouldn't be her responsibility because once again, she's a child.
She's a child.
Yeah. Child of Byron and Ella.
Why is my phone buzzing so much?
She's getting a phone call.
It was my brother. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Locke. I mean, not when this. We're in the window where it's everyone in my family's birthday every Monday. It's
We've
like a
talked
different
about this.
person. Yeah.
I
We're
think
in that window.
On record, we have a lot of family birthdays in this time of year.
It's crazy.
Both of us.
Are we family?
We are family.
We are sisters.
We are sisters. And as is the third,
Our girl.
The third.
The thing that Ash is holding.
She's
for all
one of the
our
gaggles.
audios.
She's part of the Gaggle of Gurgles.
She is the 13th.
Her eyes are currently squished in.
Oh no.
Kind of fucked up.
You gotta post this on the gram so people have some context for this egg.
I'm going to take a picture of her
Do it now.
right now as she is with her eyes caved in.
She's beautiful.
She's a gorgeous girl.
Okay, so what I love about this scene after all that we just said, Tanner knocks at the door. Tanner's looking so good. I love Tanner so much.
This is Gaggle.
This was Gurgle. She asked to come in and then he's
Yes.
like, Aria hides.
Good, smart.
She brings in also a manila envelope that was at the door.
She's like, and it says Ezra Fitz on it.
Ezra Fitz.
And she's like, this is at your door. And he's like, thanks. Arya runs away. She's asking questions about Shana, and she has basically put together that Ezra was shot the night before Shana got killed. And why would she have been killed in your family's theater?
I feel dumb that I totally forgot about the link of the theater.
Oh.
I completely forgot that, like, when she brought that up, I'm like, oh my God, that is
That is a link. And you know, Hayley, theater links us all.
theater does link us all. I honestly, though, that link is like Ezra should be arrested.
Yeah.
Just because, like, it looks really bad. He was
It's
shot
immediately
and
suspicious.
a teenager died at his theater.
And wasn't he shot, like, they would have come to get him on the roof of the same building, right?
Yeah. Because he gets shot and then... Oh, yeah, because it's like the episode beforehand, isn't it? Because he's like, it's you, but then he's like bleeding out and then we don't... Like, as in, I'm trying to remember like the order of the night.
It seems like Shana's body wasn't found till the next day is what is being implied.
I think so.
Did someone call about her body, that she was there?
Probably. Oh, the
I don't
details in this
remember,
show when I'm
guys.
only writing about the penne pasta.
We've got more important things to do.
Shana had gun residue on her hoodie. Important to know.
Terrifying. And then as she's leaving, she quickly, Tana this is, she looks around the apartment, she sees Arya's bag,
She clocks Arya's leopard print and leather.
which is classic patent
That is
Arya Montgomery bag.
And that was a good vibe at the time.
It
I'll
was.
say that. She clocks it and doesn't. She's so classy though. She's kind of like, huh, and leaves. And I love Tanner.
I want her to win.
I want her to win too. I'm voting for
what?
Tanner.
I'm voting for her as
I'm
number one
texting
Gurgle.
Tanner all the time to I'm Arlene King. Tanner.
Where is she? Spin off.
I'm Arlene King's like, it's been 10 years. 15.
15. Happy
you will-
15th anniversary to this incredible television program.
That makes me feel old.
Well, you know what? That was half my life ago.
Yeah.
What do we think about that?
That's crazy.
I measure my life in Pretty Little Liars
Oh, we all do.
anniversaries.
We all do, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're 2 15th anniversaries of Pretty Little Liars old.
I'm 2 lifetimes of the show Pretty Little Liars old.
And I'm that plus 2.
How old are you in that metric? Tell us.
Listeners, let us know, dolls. Pool LL is my next note. Emily's like on one in this episode.
I loved it.
She is raging. She's kind of scarily confronts Paige after Paige has been for a swim. She wants the names of that freak crew that hate Allie is what I've written because like paraphrase.
The freak crew.
The little
that is
freak
what it is,
crew that
pretty
hate
much.
her.
I wrote, we're at the pool. Let's go swim, fans.
Let's go swim, fans. This is an insane convo to have in a
It
locker
is.
room because the
Emily-
locker room is very open.
Yes.
People can be hiding anywhere, and she's like, "Who wants Allie killed?" I'm like, "What the fuck, Emily?"
People could be there wiping their put. They could be naked.
I'm in the
with
background,
titties
just
out.
like wiping. You know when you get like
A towel.
and you just put it between your legs
And
and
you-
like a seesaw.
That's exactly what it is. You seesaw your puss.
It's so crazy that I used to do that as a kid, and now I don't do that any. Like I don't even. You
I
don't
watched
need
a video recently
to, don't need to
that
dry that area.
I watched a video recently that you do, but also it's probably not.
You do need to.
You do need to.
I thought you were like,
pat it dry at least a little
you
bit.
do that.
you know. But if you get a whole tail up and
But
then
you're
you're
not
getting
meant to
bacteria all over
you're not
everything.
meant to ride it. Why are we talking about this?
My towel. Don't write it, people.
Don't. Paige, stop. Paige, stop it.
Paige, stop it. You're going to wipe bacteria from your bum into your puss. And you're going to get a UTI. Don't do it, Paige.
I know that we have at least one listener in the DMs called Paige. So don't worry, Paige. This is not about you. This is about Paige.
But also that Paige. Don't do it.
But Paige, do listen.
But Paige, don't do it.
And if we have more listeners called Paige, reach out. But I know of one.
If your name is Paige, don't do that. If your name's anything, don't do it.
Don't.
But especially Paige, okay?
And wear out Close Your Damn Blinds. Spoiler alert for the end of the episode, but Close Your Damn Blinds.
Spoiler alert. We're going to say a thing later that we say every time, and it is Close Your Damn Blinds.
It started as Shut Your Damn Blinds, and then it became Close Your Damn Blinds.
Very rarely will I listen to the outro and the intros as I put them in.
And we do say
we do say shade, and I don't think we've ever addressed it.
And I'm not addressing it here, even though I did. I don't think we do get the names, or like we don't get any. This is all we get from that scene.
Yes. And then there's a Slastings dinner where we see.
We're at the grill, right?
We got to be at the grill.
We have to be at the grill.
Or the club, maybe. It could be
They
the
would
club.
be at the club.
And Spencer parent traps her parents, which we love.
Love that so much.
They're going to have dinner. She makes them have dinner together. She goes and sits on a table, like, watching. It's fun. It's very funny to me. She's creeping on him.
She sees them hold hands a little bit, and then maybe like maybe Vicky Slastings pulls away or something. I didn't write it down.
I don't think anyone. I think she just sees them put the hands on. She's like, all is well, and then she. leaves.
True. Maybe yeah.
Then, my next note just says, oh no, it says Ali is getting picked up by Noel. What the fuck? Hannah says no, she's going to drive her. So this is Ali's plan to escape.
Yep.
She's going to get Noel to pick her up from
Noel,
train
get
station.
a hobby, you sexy boy.
Sexy kid.
No.
He's been waiting for Crazy Bread, and the Crazy Bread in this case is Ali.
And I kind of am like, get a job. Like, you are so much more than just being like Ali's lackey.
Where are you when you're not?
Yeah, is he just like a sleeper
Here.
agent, just like power down? And then he's like, Ali needs me to book a train. He's literally, I've said it before, he is a travel agent. He's always booking tickets, escorting blonde women from port authorities. Mm-hmm. That's what a bus station is called in the
Maybe.
Port authorities, I think.
Yeah, Port Authority.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the authority of my port.
He can be.
He can be. If
He can be.
Hey, if it wants to be. He
can be, Danby.
Authoritize mine, Dan boss. I can't speak today.
We're doing pretty good. So Hannah, yes, is helping Ali escape. Ali wants to see her dad first. Girl, I get it.
Leave
but
Kenneth alone. You've
drama.
ruined enough of his life.
Yeah. And Dale clocked this. They leave the train ticket behind on the thing. And it's like, oh no.
That's going to come back to bite ya.
Because Ali told Hannah not to tell anyone about this. Oh, so now Hannah's going to get in trouble.
But in this case, it might have actually saved her life.
And think would.
Then good.
And think would.
So someone sent... Oh,
yeah, we're back at Pedo Flat.
back at Pedo Flat, and the titular pedo is opening the envelope with his name on it, and someone sent him this creepy fucking
insane.
art that's like charcoal or something of Mrs. D
Getting attacked
in a rose bush, in her rose bush, with her house like in the background.
The beautiful murder house.
And
She's
there's
in like a scarf. She's got blonde hair.
and there's a demon.
And it's like a full-on demon with a sword.
Demon twink.
I do not remember the demon. There's a demon twink. It's not a twink though. It's built.
It's a thick demon.
Bethany, and it says that conveniently it was painted by Bethany.
On the back. The name Bethany is written.
I think Bethany kind of wanted them to root. I think she kind of wanted them to fuck.
I want Mrs. D to fuck that demon. You know,
I think
Kenneth's
Mrs.
not
D
giving
would
it
have
to
fucked
her.
that demon.
Mrs.
Demon.
Mrs. Demon. Sounds like that.
Sounds like that. Also in this scene, we do discover that Byron is for some reason, she says Byron's in Syracuse till Sunday. Aria is a damn orphan. She's a damn orphan. Byron, come home.
Where the fuck are you?
Chad Lowe.
You got these kids,
home.
quote, that you're looking after, quote, in Syracuse. You have children of your own in your wooden house.
We know you're running train through your legal students at Syracuse University. We know you are fucking up a storm. That is an abuse of power, my king. come home.
Come home to your girl. She needs you.
She needs you. And Mike probably needs you. Like Mike is going through it probably
Also-
off screen.
He's got lacrosse. Are you at his games? Are you at his trainings?
Of course he's not.
Are you watching him do whatever lacrosse is?
Because he's fucking sleeping with everyone in Syracuse.
I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him not being present, not being here.
Not being in the damn show.
Yeah, sure, for his kids, more selfishly for us.
Yeah.
We're his kids. We are Chadlow's adopted children. If we could be, we would be.
If he's accepting applications, Chadlow, we would love to be your children.
Papa.
Also, Aria reckons A planted this painting. Is all I've written there.
Then my next note says Emily C train ticket. Oop.
Yep.
That hasn't happened yet. Oh, we find
No,
out
it does. That's my next note.
She says to someone says to someone that Lucas and Melissa are working with Mona and are all after Ali.
So this is why your note feels confusing. So we're at Dining House Lasagna. Emily storms in about Paige naming names. So I think she's walking and talking. She's not talking to any. I think she's just yelling to Hannah, but she hasn't even like entered the room. She finds the train ticket. Then Hannah lies about seeing her grandma. And then Emily, this is slay. Emily goes, wrong direction, Hannah. New Jersey isn't on the way to Oklahoma.
Oh, I said, get it, girl.
Emily is eating in this episode. And then she figures out that Ali is leaving.
Sees a train ticket.
She sees that. And then she's like, you like want her gone, don't you? To Hannah. And it's like, yeah, doll.
Don't we all?
And then she says, don't you dare follow me. And it's like, okay.
Fine. Then we cut back to Pool LL.
Oh my God.
And a literal rat falls out of Paige's locker and it made me scream.
It made me scream.
Shit myself.
But then also it's like a funny edit. It feels very Hitchcocky, and I would love to like know if this was a film reference because it's very funny. They just keep
very good.
close, like cutting to close-ups on Paige's face, screaming like, ah! It's very funny.
It's great. Next, I've written Ellie gets to the house, but no, Kenneth. And then I wrote, he out on a boys' night, we can only presume.
Oh, I hope he's getting absolutely loose. I've written Ali and her business conservative finds no one home.
She finds no
Because
one
she's
home.
still in that business conserve.
Absolutely. She's amping it up with a tiny yellow scarf that harkens back to the yellow top.
Yes, that is very that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how is literally any parent away in Rosewood right now after everything
Especially
that's happened?
hers.
Literally, I was like, there's not a parent to be seen.
Except
There's
for
no
Victoria.
parent. There's no parent that's a parent.
Apparently, there's no parent. Apparently.
And then this is a gag.
We see someone come into the goddamn
So she
house.
turns on, we've said she turns on a light and then
Yes.
goes, to put on the yellow scarf, all that.
and finds some retrieved, like, hidden money. And
Oh,
other
very
things.
classic Ali things of everything's taped to everywhere for no fucking
She
reason.
must be spending so much money on tape.
I wanted to be her so bad. Very cool.
Very cool. Then someone comes in and turns off that goddamn light.
That's scary.
That scared the shit out of me.
I think this show sometimes is why I have anxiety.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it. And I also...
This is a scary, the scene that we get soon, scary.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Then we see Spencer Googling Bethany Young. It's like, ooh.
Do you want to know my note here is just Dine House Muffin, Spencer Googles Bethany Young. She looks so pretty in this episode. It's crazy.
She does.
That's what all I wrote for that scene is I'm like very taken.
No
I'm like,
one's
wow.
ever looked so good Googling.
She looked so good Googling. Her lips were like glossy. I was like, worker.
Worker.
Ali's packing while A is in there. She finds, we've talked about that. She's
and
wearing
then
those
we go
stuff.
downstairs. Here are my notes. A whacks her in the back and chokes her with her scarf. Oh my God, Emily arrived. She whacked A with a book. A, run away.
I think mine are so similar. Can I read mine now? Are yours all in caps?
Of course.
Of course. Okay, here's mine. She always has a touch of yellow. That's not all caps. And then she notices the light is turned off. A takes a crowbar to her back and tries to strangle her with her scarf. Oh my God.
The scarf.
Emily, I think you also said OMG. Emily comes in and tackles A, beats them with a big book. They slam Emily into a cocktail console thing. And then the girls are okay.
A runs away. Ali refuses to tell anyone or call the police or anything. And I say, you dumb bitch.
Call an adult.
This is one of the times where you have evidence that someone has hurt you.
It's like
this
she
actually
doesn't-
will support your fake theory.
Yeah.
This will actually support the kidnapping thing, you dumb
Ali,
bitch.
listen to Ash. Please.
Why won't anyone listen?
Please. My next note is some nice cabin because I spelt cabin wrong.
Cabine.
I don't know where this is. Hannah finds Caleb in a beautiful leather-furnished cabin room and Toberky said she'd find him there.
Yes, our justification is that Toberky said that she would find him there.
Listeners,
What is this place?
tell us where they are.
What is this cabin woodsy lounge room with a beautiful cozy fire?
It's amazing. It's so nice.
My guess is maybe like Spencer's parents'
Cabin?
cabin, maybe?
I thought that.
Or maybe Toberky has one. But after his house just blew up, he's probably not going places that fire.
Stay well, doll. Hannah tells him,
She just wanted to see him. And I wrote, me too, girl.
and she also was kind of like, I sort of like, a little part of me wanted Ali gone. I'm like, is that so bad?
No, it's not. And then
she's
Caleb,
crazy.
it's immediately just like beautiful vibes of like the most supportive human being in the world again, being like, I understand why you would want her gone. And honestly, so would I. And I'm like, yeah, you guys should fuck in front of this fire.
You guys should actually fuck in front of all of us. But then he does keep, my favorite thing is in this era for Caleb is that he has to keep baiting about Ravenswood. So he is like, I should know from where I've been. And Hannah's like, yeah, okay, what happened then? Tell me. And he's like, he doesn't answer. And I'm just like, it's very, you know, when people post like a picture of a hospital and they're like, I'm okay.
It's that.
Like,
I'm the complete opposite. I've just written, shut up about Ravenswood.
truly.
I'm done. I'm done with it. Get back to be. I know it'll never be the
He's
same.
posting cryptic Facebook statuses about this and then being like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, we don't want to hear about it. We watched the first episode of the finale on our Patreon and we
couldn't handle
are good.
any more. All right. I think we also watch we watched 2 episodes.
We only watched 2 episodes.
And it was a horrible experience.
It was tough.
And it must have been for him to be there. All right. Oh.
And he is phenomenal in the show.
He is. Then they drink together and I wrote, lol, go off. They're drinking
Yeah,
from
they
a
have from a flask.
And I say, get it.
So then this cuts to Arya and Ezra at Pedo Flat having a bottle of water together.
I literally wrote, we cut from minors drinking a drink for adults to an adult drinking with a child.
Yeah, true. The water in this scene is so like funny to me because it feels like product placement, but it's not.
But it's water.
It's just water, but it is bottled, but it's not. I couldn't see the brand.
I think that when King Norman Buckley was directing this, he was just like, we go from drinks to drinks. That's cool. And I agree.
I do not think this was the intention, but if I was writing like a theater essay about this, like an analysis, I would say that what they're trying to denote is that Caleb and Hannah are not a good relationship and that Ezra and Arya are a healthy relationship.
Which is wrong.
Which is wrong
untrue.
because it's like they're drinking from a flask and then Ezra and Arya are drinking water together.
Or is it, you could say the opposite and it's ironic and be like, well, my theory is that, you know, this couple that are meant to be have had to go through
I
these
would say
trials and
that for
tribulations.
sure. But I'm like, if there was like a directorial essay about it, so I'm like,
Yes.
what are you trying to say about Ezra and Arya here?
Stop
That they're
saying
drinking
it.
water.
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him. He doesn't drink water.
He doesn't drink water. He doesn't, all he drinks is puss.
She wants him to tell she wants Ezra to tell Tanner the truth about Shana.
Yes.
They're holding hands, watching his hallway security footage. And who dropped off the picture?
Eddie Lamb.
Eddie Lamb.
Bah. I said bah.
Baha.
Because Eddie Lamb left it. I said go off King.
Yeah.
Then Arya, I don't know whose house they're at.
We're at Warhouse.
We're at Warhouse. We see that Arya shows everyone the Bethany picture and Spencer says, they're like, we have to get into Radley. And Spencer's like, I may know a way to get in. But also she's like, I can't go in. I've been like admitted there before. And it's
Yes.
like, okay, so what's going to happen then? And then.
Well, and also I just want to quickly say this scene starts with the girls all gathered around Ali except Hannah. And then someone's like, where is Hannah? And Emily's like, I didn't call her because she tried to help Ali escape. And Ali escape. And I'm like, why is Hannah in trouble?
When she.
Emily, that was flop for me from Emily.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that.
I'm sick
What's
of
next?
Emily blindly defending this narcissist bitch.
Stop it.
Stop. I know she made you cream probably. Others will do it. Okay.
Truly, you will find other beautiful women.
Okay, you will be found.
You will be
Then
found.
we see a text. Alison gets a text that says, see how easy it is.
Easy. It is for me to kill you. I wrote easily.
See how easily it is for me to kill you? And there's a picture of an easel with a picture of Ali Dell on it. See
If you
how-
live for us, I will.
If you leave Eastwood, I will. That means I'm going to follow you wherever you go into this earth.
Yeah.
Wherever you tramps, wherever you trail. I don't know if that's right. I'll be there.
I'll be watching you. I've written my next note is warrior cat, ?
I don't know. My next note is Victoria's at the brew and she's got
Yes.
a banana nut.
Just someone says like hunting you down like a warrior cat or something, and I didn't understand that.
I don't understand
So
that. What is a warrior
Someone
cat?
educate me. I didn't Google it.
What is a legacy?
Oh, and then
What is
Emily
banana
and-
nut, honestly? A banana nut what? She says to
I assumed
Spencer,
it was a muffin.
I got you a banana nut. I'll need you to tell me what we're dealing with here.
Right before that as well, after the girls go home, Emily and Ali have a moment. Ali thanks her for saving her life. She doesn't want to be alone. Emily immediately like tucks her in, and there's this song playing. It's like, I'm a fool for you, is how I've written you. And
that's
then
how they
Emily
say
stays up all night watching Ali like a fool.
Like a fucking ding dong.
And yes, now we're at the brew. Vicky Slastings got Spencer a banana nut muffin.
Question mark?
Sounds really yummy.
Well, you know what? You shouldn't ever give Spencer a muffin because you know what she's going to do. She's going to throw it in the fucking bin.
Didn't Melissa throw it in the bin? Did Spencer throw it in the bin? Who threw it in the bin?
I can't confirm or deny.
I'll kill them.
Don't waste another muffin.
It would be so beautiful full circle for us if this was a banana nut muffin that Mama Hastings got for Spencer.
She's like, I got it for you. It's been in our bin
Diet
for
culture's
3
dead.
years or however long. It wasn't chocolate after all. Anyway.
I want a muffin now.
Fucking muffin. Then Spencer finds out in this conversation that they're moving home. And she's like, oh my God, we're moving back home. You and Dad reconcile. And she's like, well, no, Dad is moving out.
Spencer's very upset about this.
Reasonably.
But you know what? Veronica's tired of the lies. She's tired of the lies every day.
Every day of her goddamn fucking life. And not just this. He's lied about so much. He
Did
cheated on
Did
her.
you write down Spencer going, give him one more chance? And Vicky Slastings goes, no, honey, I already have too many.
It's just a little too late, a little too wrong, and I can't wait, 'cause you know all the things I said. Woo!
You know it's just a little too late. I
And it
posted to our
is.
stories. This will come out, I think, on Thursday.
We're
So
recording on Monday.
if you were around on, I think, Monday morning, like American time, I did post like a fan cam I found of just like Veronica Hastings, and it's just like a boss bitch fan cam clip, because I've been like, I want to make a Byron one.
Oh, you have to.
Now I just want to make 1,000 fan cams,
You gotta.
and I will.
And hey, for someone
But I
who,
want to make a Hastings couple
Hastings
one
one.
too. It's just
a little too late.
we're
And
gonna
just
say.
for someone else, not for me, obviously, because I know what it means, but for someone who doesn't know what fan cam means,
Isn't it like those like fan edits? You know, when you see a video and it's just
I'll
like,
believe anything you say at this point.
you know, like videos of, there's so many for PLL, and it's just like a bunch of clips of the show where like, say, Hannah's looking like cunty and like
Yes,
hot.
yes.
And it's just like, I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, and I
Boss,
shine like glass.
Can I tell you a secret? I'm the one who didn't know what it meant. I was asking for me. Please don't tell anyone.
You liar.
You pretty
I'm so
little
mad that you
liar.
lied to me. I am just looking up fan cam.
I watched.
'Cause I'm like, is that a porn thing
I was
instead?
watching Broad City the other day, and there's an episode where Alana calls Abby. She says, "You pretty little liar," and I was like,
Oh.
"Psst, "Come on,
Okay, this fan cam.
go on and flaunt it."
Go on, and
Then back to the episode. We're almost done. Hannah sees Travis at school, and she goes up to him, and she's like, "Hey," she's like, "I'm sorry, I missed our something. They were going to do something together or something." And then he says he can't keep doing this if she's only halfway into it. And he said, "I like you too much to do that." And it breaks my heart a little bit, but I'm also like, okay, goodbye. It's Caleb time.
It is time for this relationship to end.
And I'm glad Dale had his way. I'm glad Dale's probably
This
vindicated.
fucking guy.
Dale's behind the TV going, yes.
He's like, yes, bring back Caleb.
You
I
get
can't-
Dale a like Team Caleb t-shirt.
I should. He would love that.
You would love that.
He would love PLL merch.
Guys, we're not going to give you any merch, but we'll give it all to Dale.
Dale can have as much as he wants.
We will give you merch one day, we promise.
Very soon.
Very soon. We'll get through this. We also have something else to tell you that we have at the end of this where you can send things. But let's just finish our notes. We're all over the goddamn place.
Let's go to Radley.
Let's go to the Radley. Let's go to the Rad. Aria is volunteering at Radley, which we love. It's like we see someone.
I'm excited.
Talking about volunteering, they pan slowly over to who is the liar we're going to see, and it's Aria. And I'm like, honestly, hilarious. The most unstable one of them all.
Yep.
And maybe being around patients in a mental asylum will be a positive thing for her. Who knows?
I think she needs to keep busy. I think everyone needs to keep busy
in these times.
I think it's a good hobby for her, but this made me excited. I think we need more of this in PLL at the moment. I need more like tomfoolery, shenaniganery, buffoonery.
More silly billies.
Please.
Come on.
At Murder House, business conservative Ali meets Emily, and then Tanner. Oh, yeah, they go outside to like get in the car.
A wild Tanner appears, and I love it.
My
cunty woman. And she's asking questions about
Papa D /
Shana. And she's like, hey, Ali, your childhood
friend, which I forgot.
Shana Fring, important last name, is died. And Ali's like, yes, so sad. She's like, well, where's your dad? I think you guys should come down to the station.
Come to the station
and talk about
it.
Just want to hear about your whereabouts and that she died. She's like, I already told you guys, I was in Philly with my girls. She's like, yeah, but you know, and it's so the way she's so cunty. She's like, just like specifics of like the actual time and place, like your whereabouts, that kind of thing.
And then she says facetiously, so much tragedy for such a small town. Give her a spin-off. I love her. Send her to the perfectionist's place, Beacon
Heights.
And he called it Beacon Guard because that's what there's a Beacon Guard in it.
There's a Beacon Guard in it, the whole thing.
And that must be that's when they get the text.
She gets a text.
Time for the caged bird to sing a tippy vibes.
And it is
Tanner.
Oh, tippy, Tanner. Ooh.
What did we say before that was like NAT Club? Nah. Ali.
That's what A's saying here. Time for the caged bird to sing. You think you're going to leave? Nah, Ali. But in this case,
it's the dumbest thing.
I think it's actually incredibly smart of us.
Yeah, I think it's very high IQ.
High
Only
IQ.
incredibly intelligent people allowed to listen to this pod, which is all of you listening. We're the smartest people.
We're the smartest people.
If you're a doll, you're the smartest person in the world. On the world.
And you are on it and you are in it at the same time because of the gravitational pull.
Because you're smart.
Because you're smart. So it's time for the caged bird to sing makes you go, nah, Ali. You got to do the as if you're tipping. And then, of course, there is an A scene where A dresses the Black Widow. Whoa! Writes a sympathy card to send to the parents of Bethany Young. And I realize all the T's in Bethany have capital T's.
Oh.
Interesting.
I didn't notice that at all.
All the T's in the letter. There's capital T's. What does it mean? What does it mean?
For like T.
T for Tippy.
That's T. Tippy.
Or T for or T for Tanner. Or T for Travis.
It was funny when you did it.
Or, of course, T for Toberky.
Oh, my God. It's Toberky. It's Toberky. It's always Toberky.
It's always Toberky, King.
And then nothing. A is so rich. A is so rich. These flowers are crazy.
Yeah.
They're big.
To send to a family you've never met?
It costs like $100 for like a bouquet of flowers. Like a little bouquet sometimes.
A little bouquet.
This was like $700.
One cup.
One cup for sure.
The cup being the vase.
So very generous.
Very generous. Beautiful A.
But that was such a fun episode.
It was a Cuntini episode for sure.
It was very Cuntini.
Let's get to the goddamn segos.
Seggies, segments, seg rolls. Who was the hottest adult in this episode? I think it was Tanner.
I think it was Victoria Slasting saying
was.
He lied to me one too many times.
The women in suits this episode.
There's women in STEM and then there's women in suits.
There's women in suits. And those women in suits are Tanner, Tanner. And then Veronica Victoria Hastings and Ashley Marin, who was not present in this episode but likes
we
to
know-
wear a suit.
We know that she was in a suit.
Yeah.
Wherever she was.
And they all look good in their suits. So we're giving it to the mummies. You're giving it to Vicky.
It's a mama moment.
It's a mama moment. What was the yikes of the episode? What was the yikes? Ali getting strangled. That was really scary. That was really scary.
The whole break-in, the
Also-
turning off of the light.
And the footage of her mum being buried.
Oh, yeah. And the picture that Bethany drew.
Oh,
Kind of
yeah.
fucked
No,
up
wait.
too. And the demon. The demon twink.
The demon twink that was not a twink.
No.
That, I actually don't know what's the worst one. Like, Ali getting strangled was like
Pretty terrifying.
hectic. But then like the video of your corpse mum being buried is pretty crazy. And then that picture by Bethany was pretty crazy in the context of the episode. So
It's all bad.
pretty yikesy.
Yeah.
But it was all girls.
But it was all girls.
Well, actually, it depends who they are.
The A.
No, we just did that. Jesus. Who gets a buttercream from us, Daddy Hastings?
I would like for Spencer to get a buttercream. I would like for
Definitely.
Veronica Hastings to get a buttercream.
Definitely.
I would like for Hannah to get a buttercream, for Caleb to get a buttercream. I want them to roast their buttercreams together over that fire and then buttercream all over each other.
Yes. Eddie Lamb.
Eddie Lamb to get a buttercream.
For sure.
A basket of buttercreams.
Yeah, he gets heaps.
Aria.
He gets them for Rare shares if he wants. Aria gets a buttercream,
Aria
yeah,
gets a
for like
buttercream.
doing the Radley thing.
Yep.
I agree.
Emily gets a buttercream for saving Allison's life.
Yep. Tanner for being, she's just being Tanner.
She gets it.
Tippy, because haven't heard from Tippy in a while.
Buttercream.
Have we said Travis? Did you say Travis already?
Nah.
He's sad. I'm going to give him one. Maybe he can have a wine.
I'm
I
going to
don't
have him a
know.
wine.
Okay.
I'm Team Dale,
I love
which
that.
means Team
This
Caleb.
fucking guy. Who needs to wait for Crazy Bread Noel Khan style?
No, why? Well, Noel Khan.
No.
Why are you picking Allison up willy-nilly? What's going on with you? Where are your other times? Where are your other places?
Ali needs to wait for Crazy Bread for trying to keep pitting the girls against each other, if you will, not pinning.
Yes.
She needs to do that.
She needs to wait for Crazy Bread. I will say Ezra needs to wait for Crazy Bread.
I felt that too. I agree.
Get away from that child.
Yeah.
Aria maybe also needs to wait for Crazy Bread for different reasons.
She is like, needs to be treated for her Crazy Bread issue, which is that she killed someone and is like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I think, yeah, I'm like, I don't know if you need to wait for Crazy Bread. You need to be treated for your
Crazy
want for the
Bread.
Crazy Bread or something.
Yeah.
Go to therapy. She hasn't been to therapy, and I know she can't because she killed someone. But you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Bread.
That's heavy. Bread.
That's not Crazy Bread though.
What gave us a hardcover? What made us horny in this?
I just think those cuties sitting by that fire.
I
not-
agree.
Not talking about Ravenswood.
The anticipation of will they funk? No, but they're not talking about Ravenswood either. So we can get off a little bit.
A little bit.
Hastings hand touch, sure. Daddy Hastings always gives me a little bit of hardcover.
Ooh!
I'm only human. I'm only human.
You are. And so is he. Meat to meat. Let's make it happen. Sorry for scaring you with my cough, Hayley.
So I know. I
I
just
did a very big cough and it scared everyone involved, including this little girl, whatever her name may be. Eliza. Eliza.
What were we just saying? Soft cover.
I think the water bottles, for some reason, that gave me a soft cover.
Felt weird. What were they trying to tell us? What were they trying to say?
Him basically cutting Aria off and being like, it felt right when we
Oh,
fucked.
that was soft cover because
was
there's
soft
been a lot
cover.
of some of the yikes could be soft cover, but that is perfect because it was
Thank
like
you.
that's perfect. A+ to you.
Also, Emily being like, stay here with me. Oh, sorry,
then-
not Aria saying that to, oh my God, Alison saying that to Emily.
Yes,
These girls and their names.
there's a lot of names.
There's a lot of girls and there's a lot of names.
There's a lot of gurgles, 12 or more.
Or more.
Or more. Who gets a wine from King Byrong, who we're a little bit mad at because we miss him.
Oh, this gaggle of gurgles. Who can drink? I would like Aria to have a wine. I would, because she's gone through it. I would like
Yeah, she can.
Spencer to have a wine because her parents splitty. Oh,
Her
no.
parents can have a wine
They
and
can have
have like
wine.
a wine together and then just one final
A goodbye funk.
go.
Come on, go around again.
Come on. I love the flask. I do wish that Hannah and Caleb were having wines by the fire instead.
Travis can have wine. He's probably sad.
Yeah.
He's probably sad.
You will bounce back. You're a very handsome young man.
Beautiful
very
boy.
good boy. Don't listen to Dale, this fucking guy. Don't listen to Dale's hate.
What does he know?
He's a hater.
He's a hater.
Hater.
Hello. I also think that Paige should have a wine. That rat in her thing. Woo.
I forgot about. There's been a lot in this episode.
So much.
Jeez. What was the line of the episode? Ooh.
I did like what Caleb said near the top. He said, the cops in this town should be riding around in clown cars.
I like that.
Yeah.
There was something
Also
else.
the Oklahoma thing.
The Oklahoma thing was, I loved that.
Yes.
I love that because it's like, that's how close Hannah and Emily are. And that's beautiful. And also, I loved, actually, I want to shout out to Vicky Slastings for the thing she said about the lies. I can't find it in my notes, but it was, here we go. Give him one more chance. No, honey, I already have too many.
Peter Hastings is the prettiest little liar in this episode.
He is the prettiest little liar. My line of the ep is so much tragedy for such a small town. Tanner.
God, I love this woman.
I love that woman. And that's the episode. That's Run, Allie, Run.
Beautiful.
And go run, girl.
Go out and flaunt those legs by running, girl. What your mama give you? Heart.
She's got good legs. Sorry. She's a beautiful woman. Dressed appallingly. I feel like we've had a few DMs about how dirty they did Allie.
Crazy.
During this time.
Why is she in business chic?
It is a bummer. It's a bummer.
It's unnecessary.
For such a beautiful woman. What are they doing? And she's like,
Nothing.
what? Probably super young here, like 18,
Yeah.
17, 16?
I would say so.
Because she was like 12 when she did the pilot. Like, I don't know how old Sasha was, but yeah.
Woof.
Whatever.
It's a woof from me,
It's a woof from me too.
but also it's a from me.
Oh, we do have a PO box now because a few people have reached out being like, hey,
You gonna
we
get
want to
one?
send something. So we have a PO box. So just DM us on Instagram and we'll share that with you.
Yay!
If you ever want to send us anything, if you want to send us
can.
creepy letters with just an A message on it.
As long as they're not genuinely threatening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just silly ones.
Silly ones.
Silly ones. You know what I'm saying?
But that would be super fun.
What if we put out a specific message we want to get? What's a specific A message you would want to get? I want to get the Techno Toy Boy.
Oh, the lasagna box.
The lasagna
one.
box.
But I want them kind of tailored to us as well. So somehow
Yeah.
like that, but like us.
Maybe they say Turberky in them. Maybe they tell us to close out our minds. Maybe you say Gurgle once or twice. You know, it's
Maybe
not,
you say Gurgle.
play
'cause
around
there
with
are 12
it.
of them.
Play around because you're our Gaggle of Gurgles.
You are our Gaggle. And it's so good to be in a Gaggle of Gurgles. Now more than ever, there has never been a more important time
To have a gaggle.
to have a Gaggle of Gurgles. Doesn't matter who you are one of the Gurgles. If you listen to the pod, you're one of the Gurgles. You're one of the dolls and one of the Gurgles.
We love you, dolls. Hayley, I love you.
Ash, I love you so much. This has been so fun.
What a
as
beautiful
always.
way to have a Monday night. Am I right?
And then we're recording again very soon. Thank God.
Woo!
Thank God.
And of course, by God, we mean I'm Alan King, the god of this world. PL.
Our God. Our goddess.
Our goddess.
Our queen.
Our Queen, thank you for making the show.
We love you.
We love you, Hayley. Love you.
Love you. Dolls and
Listeners,
Gurgles. Love
we
you.
love you, dolls and gurgles. Do you think are dolls and gurgles different from each other?
I think so.
We can't get into this.
I do think they are.
Should we leave a cliffhanger? Next ep,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about how dolls and gurgles
Similar
might
to how like Last Coach have the Katies,
Exactly.
Kyles,
finalists, publicists, and
finest
readers.
publicist readers.
Okay, are you a gurgle or are you a doll?
Yeah. Let's find out
find
what
out.
that means and who you are. But most importantly, doesn't matter what the time is, doesn't matter where you are.
Doesn't matter if you're a doll or a gurgle.
Doesn't matter if you're a doll or a Gurgle, but if there's sun coming in through those windows, Or if you can see your reflection, that's worse.
That's scary.
You definitely need to close your damn blinds.
All right, because the sun might glare into your eyes. You might not have put your SPF on and it might get on your skin.
Oh.
Right? You might see yourself and go, ah!
Or you might see yourself and go, ooh, I like that. But then know that if you can see yourself, someone else can see you because it's dark outside.
Scary. Okay.
So close your damn blinds. Nah, Ali. So Berkey. This was a silly episode.
Silly! Yeah! Listeners, if you didn't know, we actually have a Patreon, which we call the Dollhouse. So come hang out in our dollhouse.
We also have a YouTube channel, so if you want to watch this episode and other episodes, head to our YouTube channel and subscribe.
And you can find all updates at our Instagram or look in the episode show notes.
We love ya.
We love you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Call an Adult. We appreciate you more than Alison appreciates immortality, my darlings. Please give the show some love by giving us a 5-star rating and review on your podcast platform of choice.
You can stay up to date on episodes by following our Instagram at call.an.adult, as well as our respective Instagrams at Ashley Crapapp and at Hayley Tanto. Have a lovely day, and don't forget,
Shut your damn blinds!
See ya! Call an Adult is recorded on the stolen lands of the Boonwurrung and Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of the land. Sovereignty was never ceded.